idea.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone can hear us.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Do some testing. It's just me this time again.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
If you can hear us,
Please say
something. I don't know.
Blink 2 times if you can hear us. 1 time if you cannot.
Good. So
Exactly. Blink, take a photo, send it to us, let us know. Okay, we can hear you. Thanks.
yes,
guys.
good. It works. For now, no problems.
Amazing.
So
How's everybody?
I guess let's
Cool.
introduce our guest star for the day. So we have Sunstreaker Wozza here, one of our most prolific YouTubers. Actually,
hey guys.
the game.
Nice to have you with us, Wozza. I always call you Wozza. Is that what you prefer to go by? Oh yeah, look, it even says Wozza.
Okay. Yeah, it's Wozza. But yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
It is nice to have you aboard. Today, we're going to be talking about brain power, which is actually very apt because I feel like I'm losing a bit of mine. So if I get a bit zany today, then sorry, guys. Although I'm sure you'll enjoy that anyway. We'll talk about the new bot abilities. We're going to do some trivia, which Wozza has come up with, which is exciting. Maybe we should say hi to some people.
Yeah, I can start with tweets. Hello, Log1008. Hello, Scouts 1024. Hello, Elofrin 2006. Hey, Phil77. The Booster Bot, Osor Prime. Silverboard 94A. Chora Boyd. Lord Dragir. Bobby Bless. Big Bronze Ream. Rolling Out. Leader 4567, and that's it from the suite.
Nice. I can do YouTube. Our friends from YouTube, we have Robin Armstrong. Hello, everyone. Pushimus Prime. Hoi WNG. Hello, all. Shenter, his name. Sean Huge. Mega Master 71. Cyberdan. Some of the usual friends, but I see a lot of new people too. Of course, I should say a Spanish name. Hello, Elias Javier Arroyo Sabeta.
Oh, so good.
It's that typical now. Joe Bamboo Wisman. Hello to everyone and thanks for joining us.
Hello also to John Michael Cole and Andrew Cummings and Ala Aldin Al Husseini and Terrell McFall, Raymond Mayberry, Fari Ramdani, Dino Poloni, Danny Els, John Michael Cole, Mac Mappa, Tyler Cusack, Sion Tofa Latu, Marlon De La Cruz. Hello to Michael Gallagher and Lennon Rollo Bernede Quispe, Chris Larson,
nice.
And Louis Feeling, Stephen Jackson. Who am I missing? Jamie Leonel Flores Santos. Lots of like triple barreled names. It's very interesting. JF Boo, John Sleba. I'm sure I'm missing people because I'm going through real quick. Like Osiris Marquez, LaShawn Smitty Smith. Hello, how's it going? Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
So nice
Join
to
us.
be with you. You're going to give me that needed kick at the end of the day because I was feeling very sluggish even before when I just got onto this call, but now I feel a bit more jazzed.
Oh, nice. It's the love of the community cheering us up for the next hour.
Yes, it's true. Well, Wozza, thank you so much for joining us today. You are a gem. It says here that you've played for 1,567 days by today. You've been playing since beta.
Yeah.
You've released your 150th video this week.
This weekend will be,
Amazing. And your top 10 war team, TF Cybertron Ops.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you're a YouTuber, clearly. You make lots of videos, especially for TFEW, which is very cool. Can you tell us a bit more about your YouTubing ways and what kind of content you make? And if people are tuning in and they might not know what kind of stuff you make, why should they watch your channel? You should watch.
Games, exclusives, things like that. But it's mostly strategy, really. I started off just because I was quite high up in the alliance, and people were asking me, "Oh, what about this? What do you think about this?" And I just felt like I was getting the same questions over and over.
We have
So I was
no
like,
idea what
you
that's
know what?
like.
I'll go do a video. I just thought I'll do a video and I'll send it to you. And just out of the blue, created a video, sent it out, and then I forget who it was. Honestly, it was that long ago now. And he just said, "Can I share it?" I was like, "Yeah, of course, yeah." And just went from there. Started getting more requests for more videos, asking how do you do this and how do you do that, and it just grew from there. Really.
That's awesome. I love how it started like completely from just like your own personal interest and need to try to explain it to somebody, and then it just grew from there. That's very cool. I like that. Very, very neat. And what do you think has been the most like rewarding thing about creating that content for you?
Just the feedback that you get from people. Just you do get obviously the occasional troll, but on the whole, people are quite receptive to it and just say, you know, thanks for doing what you're doing. We really appreciate it. And that's the kind of comments that sort of spur you on to keep doing it, really.
Very cool. And that being said, let me share your channel. I'll share it a few times during the stream, just in case you guys are, looking for some content. I mean, what else are we gonna do these days?
Yeah, it's really good. Like I think you just released like a few days ago, like a video. No, I think yesterday about brainstorm and tips and tricks and how people can use it. So definitely, like I think you probably, by checking your channel, people can actually get much more of the new bot than actually seeing this stream, because we don't have the time to go in depth and actually take him into some serious challenges and battles.
Well, I like doing the streams as well, because when you sort of do a video, you have your own ideas on what bots you think will work. But when you do streams, I've only started doing them recently. People will say to you, "What about this bot? Can you try this? Can you try that?" And sometimes you think, "I've not actually thought about that. That's a good idea." And when you try it, you're like, "Yeah, I'm going to start doing that. Actually, that's a good idea."
Cyberdan was asking, Wozza, can we see your Transformers pictures you have in the background?
Yeah, well, as close as you can see. So they're all from Nathan Webb. So I've won one from the Win, Lose or Draw game that I used to do on YouTube. I have asked him to start it up again. I did really enjoy that. I won that one on your stream, Transformers stream, again, Nathan Webb. And he drew that one especially for me, which is obviously Sunstreaker. So, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. Hi, Nathan, in case you're there.
Hey, Nathan. Cheers.
Amaze. Well, we're obviously going to chat to you more and throughout the stream anyway. But Jairo, Jonas, shall we take a look at this week's event?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Are we having it on a screen?
Yes, it's all there.
Yes. Okay. So it's Brain Power. It's the last of this saga. It was very mind-related, hinting who will be next, joining the outdoor ranks. As you know, it's Brainstorm. As you know, the counterpart will be Goihawk for the Decepticon. And as you know, this is the week where you can get them. So we are repeating kind of the setup of the last leaderboard event with several rewards coming from the tiers. You can see 3-star shards, 1,500. That's almost a guaranteed 3-star. 4-star shards, 800. 3,000 premium shards to get the chance to open some premium crystals. Gold power core, that it's always a good addition. And at this time you are getting Spark, different Spark. It's not the usual, but Combat Spark. So you recently got the chance to get some of these new combat cores, combat characters, and this is your chance to get Combat Spark to level them up. As usual for this kind of event, you are also getting Super XP per barrel. You can see the increment numbers in every zone up to low zones level 15. So it's a good chance to spend time during the weekend to level up your bots and get these rewards. Of course, you are also getting a 2-star version of Brainstorm and Goihawk, and you can fight to rank on the leaderboard for guaranteed rewards like a 4-star, 3-star, or try your chances with the crystal event that also it's included in these different ranks. So you have a chance, even if you are not on the top 5, for example, you still have a chance to land on a four-star version of one of these new bots.
Yeah, it's a
So
really nice, cool rewards, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I was trying to see.
Ooh.
I was actually not part of the alliance, so I could not actually saw the event. So I had to really change and quick. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. I think both in for the totalizer and also into the rewards where you ever place in the leaderboard, as Jairo just mentioned.
Yeah, we got quite good feedback from the last run. Players love it because you can rank, but still you also have chances to get a good reward. So we thought I thought about repeating it, but with a twist. In this case, introducing something new that everyone will love to get, like it's the Comet Spark.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be using it to level your combat bots, which I think from what I've heard, a lot of people are enjoying it. There still is quite early days where people are trying to figure them out, and there were a few teething issues in the start of it. But I think now with the new versions that are out there, a lot of people can enjoy them.
Nice. Do you have a favorite, Yanis?
I mean, everyone's favorite is Flak, and Creator Maker. I think it's just so nice to be able to have like Skyburst attack on any plane or another gunner. So I think a lot of people just using it. What's yours, Wozza?
My main revelation is Flak on Sandstorm.
Oh
So
yeah.
I've took Skyburst out, but now I've got a gunner that has a better ability. So I don't run a healer in my team. So having no healer and I'm in Sandstorm in there now solves an issue. So yeah, definitely Flak.
Yeah. And it gives you the options, and of course, more will be coming out. I think at the moment now, everyone is like, there's quite limited options. Like we have 2 for range, 1 for meal, and another companion. But we do have planned for a lot more characters, with a lot more customization options. So stay tuned, I think, for what's gonna come in the next few months.
Sounds good.
Cool. So let's just go through and see the bots and what you can actually win by participating in this week's event.
Sure.
So we have Brainstorm. We did show them, I think, in the last stream, but we're just gonna go remind people of how they look.
We did.
Oh,
Starting with Brainstorm, which is a cool, like kind of Cybertronian airplane thing. Yeah, and we can go back down. It's actually pretty. I think Brainstorm is also one of the creator of. Is it Headmasters, or I can't remember what it was. So
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
so it's actually really topical. That's actually getting released at the moment. Where I mean, we don't really have had the Headmasters, but we do have the first time started introducing Battle Masters and other characters. It would be nice if we actually had his spare, but it didn't actually. We couldn't align everything together to make it happen. Decepticons have Guy Hawk. It's coming up soon, which I really love his transformation because he has his little hawk chest plate that actually flies around and actually is actually used as a gun in battle.
Very cool.
Looks really good. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So we should probably going through the abilities now, and so what they actually do for the people that are not have not actually read the newsletter. So
I really like the color palette, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course.
So cool.
I like the helmet, the bird helmet.
Yeah, it's sick.
It reminds me some 80s cartoons.
So Brainstorm is actually one of the trickiest board we've actually designed lately. I think even to the last minute there was a lot of ups and downs and discussion. Wozza is part of the playtester group, so he was there to see it, and to the point that around that class with an ability that what it does, it drops a static bomb that traps defenses in a wide area, reducing their speed of attack by 70% for 10.8 seconds. So this is pretty high on the ability level 8 for a 4-star. And if a trap building is destroyed from another kind of ability, it will shatter and cause 2,631 damage to nearby enemies. So it's a bot that you can when there's a cluster of defenses nearby, you can throw it in front and pretty much slow everything down. And then if you destroy the building, that actually causes a lot of damage. I see a lot of people for the playtesters group actually use that to do double damage on two buildings that are part of the frozen down, and then actually cause a lot of reaction and fallout. So it's a bit of mix, like support and also damage dealer if you combine with something else. Maybe Wozza can actually add something to the above.
Yeah, well, I think it's a sort of a cross between Streetwise and Air Raid, but an upgraded version.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried him a few ways, but I think that he'd be really good on a walk squad. Putting him down sort of just before in front of your walk squad, and as your bots walk through, just clearing the area and obviously reducing the damage as well. So I think it'd be really good for a walk team, even an AoE team with like the Goldfire and Saber. So a good all rounder, a good support bot. Like I liken him to Trax, where even the 3-star will be a decent bot to level up. So I think it's a job well done. Yeah.
Yeah. Which like it actually went to so many rounds this bot even to the last moment because it's also pretty useful on defense, not as useful as it used to be, but that actually goes to the point that I think it used to be a 10-second stun for all the bots in the area, and I was like felt like quite bad, I think, from my side, because you don't want like all your squad not doing anything for big significant amounts of time. So I think slow down though would be pretty useful even in a kind of outpost situation. We should probably take him into battle and then just showcase him there too.
Yeah, we have this challenge battle where you and all players can try them out.
It's actually live now, so people can actually go and play with him. So yeah, I think for him it would be nice to just go up the middle where all the defenses are gathered and see what he can actually do. We have nose cone here to punch a hole in the wall, Dinobot to tank, and Strafe to do the damage. So let's go. So his area of effect is pretty good, but then you see that like as soon as that got actually destroyed, because it's actually destroyed really quickly, it was a really good timing, everything in the area just like went bye-bye. So but yeah, he has quite a big area of effects that actually slows everything down to significantly. It's as near to a stun as you can actually get without being a stun. Dinobot there. Unfortunately, Strafe went the other way around, so I don't have a DPS to actually cause the after effects explosion. But if I can take it back up.
Yeah, I said in my stream that you just got to make sure that you have to destroy those defenses.
Yeah, you have to time it. You have to have an
quite
ability.
Expensive, but yeah, it's expensive to waste. That's what I'd say.
But yeah, we can probably do this now on the shock tower. Have it be destroyed by Strafe, and then whoop, like yeah, pretty much all the defenses go bye bye. So he's a really useful bot, I think.
Boom.
And now it's going making the wall go away, and victory! Yay! So he's a fun board. I think also a support, but also in some certain situations you can actually clear the base. Oh, there it goes. And it just caused a lot of damage. So I'm pretty excited actually. I think it actually turned really well.
Yeah, I think even the 3-star will do well. I really do.
I think I can't remember because you probably, I don't know, you play with the 3-star. Do you can remember how much it scales between the star ratings? Is the duration that I can't remember either.
I can get it up if you want me to.
It's all good. Cool. And that's brainstorming Skyhawk.
Exciting times. Now, Giannis, you were saying that it's hard for us to do dialogue because
Yeah, I'll have to. It's because I actually connected on directly, and you guys actually see it with a delay, like everyone's actually doing the stream. So unless I can figure out how to, I'll see if I can share the screen. If that actually works, I should be able
we
to do
also
it.
thought that maybe you could just do all the voices, Giannis.
No, let's not do that.
Suits me fine.
I'll try to screen
I don't know.
share.
I think that would be cool. Oh.
Hide your secrets.
Oh, yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it working? Because OBS is actually kind of froze now.
Oh, that's not good. Let's see
Your
what's happening.
computer will be on fire soon.
Yeah, I think my Zoom is actually.
Oh yeah, no, it's frozen. Oh, and it's frozen in the most horrible way. Oh no, my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid I don't. Yeah, it's.
Oh, it was there for a second.
Oh wait. I know what's going on. I think. 1 second. Is this no?
Oh no. Yeah, for a second it worked, and then it was gone again.
No, sorry, it's not gonna work. And now actually I broke everything, so I'll fix us.
Stuck forever. Oh man.
It's because you have to find out which Zoom window it's actually pointing to, and I don't know which one it is. So
let's see. Oh, it's just a black screen. Oh, now it's the game.
Yeah, no, actually I changed that to the game so people can actually see something while we talk. So someone do some Q&A while I fix things up.
Oh, actually, yeah, we were gonna chat more with Wozza. One thing we've asked all the people who've come on the stream so far, and thanks, by the way, to everyone who's joined us so far, which has been a lot of fun. We had Lord Gear, and we had Alpha Prime, and we had Thunderbot. And something we asked them is, how come you've been part of this community for so long?
Well, I've played Transformers games for about 8 years. An old game called Transformers Legends, then Transformers Battle Tactics, Transformers Rising, the games on the PS4, things like that. So when this sort of game came out, the other ones have closed down. There's like a group of us that have followed through all those games. So I just got a message and saying, "You want to try this new game?" So tried it out, and like I said, there's still that core sort of people that are still there within TF that we've known for about 8 years, we've played together. And then you also meet more people along the way. And the amount of people that I've met along the way is just crazy. And the amount of people that I still talk to and on a regular basis. So it's a really good community, and it keeps me occupied.
That's funny. We also, Giannis, have questions that we've been throwing into chat from the community. So whenever you want, feel free to dip in there if you want to answer some of the community questions. One of the questions is, why is Deb not controlling the stream? Deb needs a break. No, I'm kidding.
It's also the last time we shared like in-game capture from during Zoom, it was actually pretty slow and horrible. So it's actually
that's the real reason.
For the new bots, it's actually better for us to do it directly. And I'm the only one that has a device to do it, so I had to do it myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giannis came through in the clutch.
And of course, we are all at home because this is the current situation, so we are doing everything online.
Let me try to do it again, see what happens.
Okay, let's see what happens. This is exciting.
Oh, we've frozen again.
Well, it seems okay.
Nope.
Have we frozen?
Yeah, it's not.
Let me see.
No, it's not frozen.
We're frozen.
Oh,
we are frozen.
All right, the delay. I think we give up on that part.
Yeah, it's unfortunately. I don't know why it doesn't work. It works when someone else does it, but as soon as I try to stream, it's broken. Oh well.
Ooh, there's a question from Lane. How can I get an Earth Wars backdrop for my next Zoom conference?
You can actually you can go to our wiki, and most
Yeah.
of the backdrops are there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
For
if you
sure.
go to Transformers Earth Wars wiki, there is a section where it has all the different arts like this one we actually done over the years as loading screens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it. Wallpapers, loading screens, everything in there.
Everything is there.
I am using some special ones because I like to data mine and just look promotional art and everything I can find to use. But yeah, that's only for me.
It's fun to mix it up. And Wozza, you actually came to our studio last year
Yeah.
and had a visit. What were some of the, I don't know, favorite parts, least favorite parts, memorable moments, things that you took away from that visit?
Well, obviously I met you guys, and I think the big part was just I kept saying over and again all day. It's just very surreal, seeing you guys on the screen, and then sort of seeing how you work behind the scenes. Actually meeting you guys is a bit crazy, but yeah, the big surprise.
Crazy good, I hope.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, but yeah, obviously, well, you guys know, but everyone else doesn't know. There's one of the reps that are in the VIP that was there just by chance over from America or Canada, I believe.
Yeah, we had everyone that day.
Yeah, Amy. So
Yeah.
I talked to Amy quite a bit, so that was a big surprise. She never told me she was going to be there. So I sort of expected to meet you guys, but I didn't dream for a minute that Amy would be there. So yeah, it was good meeting her and putting her face to the name as such. And I still speak to her now quite often. So yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you guys were having like the longest chat. I remember we had like something planned for you to do. I don't remember. We're like, okay, let's just leave him talking because
the whole time, about an hour to talk to Amy, probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
sure.
the best. She's the best.
Yeah, she's lovely for sure.
She is lovely.
Well, let's take some questions.
There's
from
a
you
few other
guys.
questions I found. There is people are asking that we actually now have hidden the 2-star crystal. It's not available anymore in the store. But when you were leveling up, you still will get 2-star shards. If there is any plan to change that, Hyro?
Yes, it's actually fixed now. It was when we switched the whole thing of the 2 stars. It kind of we overlooked that they still drop from this early level ranks. Now they drop premium shards as the natural step, and if you got recently some of them, you can always write our customer service, and they will exchange them for you for premium shards.
Other questions I can see.
We've put them all into the chat for you, Giannis.
I know, I'm reading that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going through the different platforms. I was like, you don't have to do that. We've done it for you.
People are asking that when you collect like alt function bots that you don't have the combiners, and if that's broken, that was not broken. It's just we never planned for alt function combiners to be available. Something to think of in the future, but at the moment, no. You like even if you supposedly get a alt function combiners, you cannot actually make them and actually have them. Someone is asking if we will ever get a 3-star combiners above level 10. We discussed already in the previous stream, and it's something we do want to do in the future, so it will come at some point, probably maybe around the same time we do ability 1111. Let's see, other questions?
I see one saying, can you please start offering more Energon as rewards in events? Yes, that's on the line. Actually, it's not in this event because it's the big one, it's the end of the saga, and we expect rewards that are useful for everyone. But the idea is to start offering again Energon and Alloy from events, especially for the new players that need them to level up their bases.
I think also we will gonna have a look at the minimum resources that you can actually win from PvP battles, and increase those amounts for some of the early zones a bit because they were a bit low. We don't want to put it too high because then we're just pretty much generating currency to the economy. But I do agree with some zones, like you can attack and get 200,000, and it will probably take you like 44 battles before you can actually max your storage for HU16.
Yeah, we have a lot of new players, especially because everyone is at home playing now. And of course, there are more battles, you get attacked more. And yeah, that's an issue now. And as Janis mentioned, we want to rebalance the amount of resources just to make the game more enjoyable.
Some people are asking, with the rejection of the combat bots, are we gonna see specific ones, just a flag bundle, or so bundle targeting specific combat bots instead of a mixed ones?
Yes. We had this mix bundle last weekend, and the idea is the next one, it will be a non-mix, it will be a specific for a pairing. So the chances to get the one you want will be higher because it will only be that crystal. But the short answer is yes, they will be in rotation starting next saga.
Cool. Cool. Let's see what else there is.
We got some love for Galvatronos that says the combat bots are awesome. Probably my favorite edition since the combiners. Bravo, you guys. No, bravo, you guys for enjoying them.
No,
They are cool though. They are very cool.
I do like. I mean, I think that it's been into our to-do for quite some time. We do want to properly give people the option to customize the bots more than they used to before, and it seems that it's like with the normal power cores that you reach a limit, and so it felt like it was a nice way to bring all these new characters like that we don't have in the game. Like, and there's so many of them. So I think overall the system is good. Maybe there's still some teething problems, but after we're working out, I think people will enjoy them, and it will be a way where you can actually do quite a fun stuff with your characters.
There was an early question about having a PC version of the game. Well, there are ways. We don't support them. Unfortunately, we cannot give any support on a game that is not run on mobile as our terms of service. But yeah, this is a mobile game, and basically we offer that for mobile only.
Even with mobile, it's enough to support all the issues that people have on the Android devices. Like, I wouldn't even want to go into like supporting all the PCs.
Oh yeah.
There's a question if there are any future mini combat bots going to be part of future bots. I don't actually understand the question. We will, as I said, introduce new combat bots. I don't know if they will ever properly partner with some of the bots. Like, I guess I know, like, Fire Drive is usually a partner for Hot Rod, and you have a few other characters that are actually linked to specific bots. One of the things while I was designing and before implementation, I was thinking like it would be nice if you say equip Fire Drive on Hot Rod and he gets a special buff just because he's meant to be there. But it actually, considering everything else that was happening, it felt it was an extra step. It's really hard to communicate, but maybe something in the future. I'm not gonna say that it would be a cool thing to do, like have Fire Drive on Hot Rod and actually give him a proper, like a kind of a crossbreed effect that can actually make both of them powerful.
That'd be cool, yeah.
I do like the synergy, and I've been thinking like quite lately for things like that. Like a lot of the things we don't do is like you do have all these bots and make a combiner, but when you take them into battle all together, you don't get anything. So I think in the future that you could maybe get some kind of a synergy effect if you say get all the Dinobots in, which would be also something cool, and maybe it will change how people actually go into battle. So there's a few things I think to think of what we're gonna be working in the future. Some cool ideas.
Nice. I have a question for Wozza. Wozza, how do you get so lucky in your pools? I guess from your videos.
Well, those that watch my channel know that my kid, Mirage Jake, pulls all my crystals. He's the luckiest guy on Earth was. Ridiculously lucky. Is he here now? Do you want to say hi to him?
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. Come over, Jacob. Say hello to some people. And yeah, he has crazy luck. crazy.
Nice.
Amazing. Do you like playing with your dad?
Yeah. You hear it?
I guess he can't hear me.
I know, because it's got to the...
Of course.
You like playing Earth Wars? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, but you're still a kid, aren't you? You're allowed to play other games as well.
Which is his favorite character?
Who's your favourite character?
The bot.
Favourite bot in the game? Swoop. Yeah, have
Swoop.
you got a 4-star Swoop now, have you?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a 4-star Swoop now, so yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice to meet you. You also had another guest star. There was your dog before we actually started the stream, which
Yes.
is really
Yeah,
cute.
she's still around. Yeah.
Wait, what was your dog's name? I missed that.
Bella.
Oh no, I didn't miss that. What is wrong with me and names? Oh my god.
She's
Bella.
a Malamute, but I say Husky to most people because they don't know what Malamute is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I think if you had said Malamute, it might have been like, and then been like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, that is a form. Yeah. True. Fair enough. Do you have any good tips for lockdown, Wozza? Anything that's been happening in the community that's been a source of fun or entertainment for you?
Well, yeah. One fun thing was a guy called Ultra Crusher that comes on my stream quite regularly. We have a regular set of guys that come watch the stream consistently. And I've been doing giveaways every single day. Just give away 2,000 Prem shards, and a lot of people won. A couple of people won twice because I do the random stabbies like you guys do. And he started just saying, "Oh, it's fixed this. I never win," just as a joke. So then 1 week he actually won. So everyone else sort of turned on him and said, "Oh, it's fixed." So it's become a part of the stream now that whenever I announce the winner, it's a fix apparently. So I'm sure we'll get it today when we announce the winner. I'm sure there's someone in stream putting that it's a fix, but obviously it's not. But yeah, Jake said he might say it.
Speaking about trivia, should we start with?
Yes. However, something just happened on YouTube. Sorry, on Facebook. Is it still playing elsewhere?
I think everything. I can see everything working for me. Maybe
Really?
try to refresh the page because my YouTube was frozen a few minutes ago. So
Yeah.
No, if it's running for you, then I just won't touch it
Yeah.
because
Mine-
Facebook can be temperamental.
Mine is loading also, YouTube, but I can see it works from the chat. So.
Okay, cool.
Talking about the chat on YouTube. Hello, Carpinteria Montesinos. We haven't forgotten.
cool. Shall we do some trivia then before we continue doing some Q&A?
Let's do. Wozza's doing our trivia questions today.
Cool.
Cool.
Don't forget, everyone, to include your in-game name, alliance, and HQ level with your answer. And yeah, Wozza, take it away.
So obviously, Brainstorm is a headmaster, and it's quite well known in the Transformers community that the headmaster dub is quite poor. So the question is, in the headmaster's cartoon, what was Fortress Maximus's name translated into?
Ooh. Do you want to say it one more time?
Yeah. So in the headmaster's cartoon, it's known for poor translations. What was Fortress Maximus translated into?
Oh gosh, that is hilarious.
Quite amusing, yeah.
Very unexpected.
Oh my gosh.
You should go and see the other ones as well. There's some crazy ones, honestly.
Yeah.
At one point, Soundwave was destroyed, put back together again, and it was renamed New Soundwave. Yeah.
That's amazing. Very
Literally.
good.
Crazy.
Hey, people know it. I see a lot of answers already.
Yeah,
Do you?
it's generally
Yeah.
quite well known if you watch the Headmaster's cartoon. Yeah, it's quite funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't see it yet. Oh, okay. I see it on the YTs. I don't see it on Twitch yet.
While we're waiting for the answers, we can get some other questions. People are asking if we ever will do an event dedicated to just Sparks, because we now have a lot of Sparks going around.
Yeah, I actually think it's a good idea. It could be like a special event, like all the Spark event. So it goes to my to-do list. I think it's doable.
Good idea.
Yeah. Then they will ask for shards, but we can just switch them.
Yeah, I keep going round and round.
But yeah, I think it's a cool idea, and even I like the idea of seeing all this line of different sparks lining up.
Yeah.
We do have so much resources now. I think that last few releases was like, oh, I'm gonna put two new currencies here, two more new currencies there, to the point where I was like, I think there was an idea of putting Prime Combat crystal in the store, and I was like, that would be another currency, and I was like, that's enough, I think.
Yeah.
But it will be something maybe for the future.
Yeah, there is the usual thing about Shanix store. Yeah, we have ideas. Something will happen at some point with them, but for now, it's the same.
Some people were asking if we're planning on doing another combiner event, an event that you can actually win combiner for like the 3 stars, because a lot of people don't still have them.
Yes, it will happen. I don't know when, but it will happen. It won't be the anniversary event because that's another kind of event. But there will be a combiner get specific combiner event for sure.
I've got a question. I can ask it. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, when you're upgrading your cores, as in your building cores and your bot cores, so obviously the increments tend to stay the same after, say, level 12, 13 even.
Yeah.
Is there any plans that we could like increase those? Because obviously it takes a lot more cores, but for the actual increase you get, it's not really worthwhile. So I think that it's most of my cores are around level 12 and they're stuck there because I don't see a point in getting them any further for the cost of it.
That's a good question. I think there was another similar, like last stream, people are asking like, oh, you don't get the XP back and it's expensive. I think the main problem is that it requires a lot of rethinking and rebalancing, because we have so many cores that you have to actually go and do each one specific. So that will take a lot of work, but something we can consider, I think, in the future, if we have a bit of time to do that. I think, yeah, like maybe something on the XP that you get if you fuse cores, or maybe we can scale them a bit better. It will be better, but I think also it depends on the internal tools, because it looks easy to just do it for one bot, to just go and increment the values, but you do use some other kind of tools that you can say like, this is the how much a multiplier that increases per level, and then you have formulas that does everything to you. Otherwise, if you have to do it for how many levels, it just gets ridiculous. The same for bots. Like, it's why, like, if we want to do something specific for an ability, we have to do it manually instead of using our tools, because it's easier to just say like, oh, you're gonna have a 1.5 increase per level, and then have the system populate everything, instead of you going through, I don't know, 200 levels of a one bot and then just customize each stat. But something definitely to consider for the future. So do we have some winners? Is everyone collecting them?
Yes. Has anyone been doing stabbies?
I can do Stabby.
I can do some too. Which one do you want to do, Haro?
I can do YouTube.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
I will do the Facebooks and the what are you guys called? Twitch.
There's a lot of comments about kudos to you, Wozza, for getting your son out of his PJs. Apparently, everyone else is having trouble with their kids, making them actually dress up or do something in the house.
No, he's been out in the back garden playing football, and yeah, we go for walks and things. So yeah.
Did I tell? Yeah, I was in my PJs all day today.
I think,
I told Giannis that.
Even adults, like I was speaking with some other people in the call, that people saying like, "Oh, I haven't showered for 3 days because I don't think there's a point to do that anymore."
Oh, and there is a point.
Especially
I'm
if you
still showering. I am still showering.
Yeah, I think they still need to shower.
Yeah, especially if you're living with someone, you cannot avoid that. But if you're living by yourself, it gets really like, oh, I just can't do anything. I just
PJs.
It's like the news reporters that you see that are dressed from the waist up and then from the waist down.
Exactly. Because why not, hey? I had the top on earlier as well, but I was like, okay, fine, I guess I'll.
I think myself, like, I wake up, like, instead of PJs, I just put a t-shirt on, and then just like, oh, people can see me in the stream, but the PJs on the bottoms, and then just walk, finishes, take the t-shirt off, done.
Exactly. Full disclosure here, guys.
We're sharing too much today in this stream.
Yeah, no doubt. And we do have some winners. Jairo, do you want to say the winners?
Yes, I can say one of the winners is Logotron with the. We haven't said the answer. Right?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry. What's the answer?
The answer is Spaceship Bruce.
Spaceship Bruce.
I love it.
It's like your uncle's name or something. Like, hey, Bruce.
Awful.
I kind of want a
Very
t-shirt
awful.
with that on it. It sounds great.
So we have one winner, Logotron from Insidious Asylum, that correctly answered Spaceship Bruce. And also one of the usuals, Choada Boy number 1, also said Spaceship Bruce, and they are getting some freebies.
And also, Sean Suto, congrats to you. You will also be. Oh no, that's the same person. That's hilarious. 1 second, let me pick someone new. And delete that. Shorter boy, you're only getting the one prize. That's so funny. That
it links the Facebook page.
Yeah, happened to pick the same person from 2 different platforms. Okay.
I'm checking your Facebook, Choda, now.
Oh.
Nice trip to the Alps.
Stalker.
Okay, I'm looking. I know I'm not finding any.
Let's just do one from the Twitch then, because.
Okay, well, there's one. Congratulations also to Joe Merkel. Congrats.
Congrats.
And we have one more question, right?
Yeah.
Wozza, take it away.
Cool. So, Guy Hawk is part of the combiner Lyle Kaiser. And one of those bots that makes up the combiner is Hellbat. Now, Hellbat was almost replaced by another bot, but Hellbat killed him. Who was that bot?
Ooh. Do you want to repeat it one more time?
Yeah, so Guy Hawk is part of Lyle Kaiser, and another bot was almost ready to replace him, but Hellbat killed him. Who was that?
Is that on the Victory series?
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys want to come and hang out with us on the stream, then shoot an email to live@spaceupgames.com. I'll put the address into the chat. Next week, I believe we've got Engineer Hoist joining us.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, good.
Engineer, I guess, is another of the YouTubers actually we met personally when he came to visit in our office.
Yeah. Exactly.
Quite a few years ago now, but it was actually cool to see him. He's pretty cool dude, so it'll be a nice stream.
He's the OG of YouTubers.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you on. And just so whoever's watching knows, you don't have to be a YouTuber or anything to come join us. They just happen to be them. So, and yeah, anybody in the community is welcome to come along. So I've put that into the chat now, and we're getting some replies for your trivia question.
In the meantime, do you have any other questions for us, Wozza?
Our viewers drop some questions for Wozza.
Yes.
Something you always wanted to know, or maybe advice for the game, or the best combinations.
Let's see if I can some other questions. In the meantime, some people want to introduce Broadside. Yeah, he's gonna be hard to get in the game. I don't think what we can do with an aircraft carrier. Maybe he transforms and just like destroys the whole base because he's just like you drop a whole aircraft carrier on the base. Maybe.
In the cartoon, I'm pretty sure at one point you see Scattershot as a triple changer. Just something to think about.
There's quite a few actually now cases if we want to do that. I've seen quite a few. So maybe, yeah, we can. Of course, the 6 changes and stuff like that. So maybe you can take one of them and make it into a triple changer. But yeah, you never know.
I've got a funny story. Want me to fill?
Yes,
Yeah, go.
do.
So when I first started off my YouTube channel, I was in an alliance called Aussie Alliance. It's no longer around anymore, sadly. And for some strange apparent reason, people thought that because I was in Aussie Alliance, that I was Australian. And I still get it today, where people think that I'm Australian, and I get told to speak English in my videos.
Oh, wow. That's not
Yeah.
very nice, is it? I mean, I guess you've got
I've
quite
got
a strong accent.
Yeah, I have.
You want to
but,
clarify? Where are you from?
Manchester in England, yes.
Manchester.
Manchester.
Yeah.
And the next question is normally, no, I don't support City or United. That's normally the next question that comes
Oh,
in.
is it? Who do you support, or do you support anyone? you not
Blackburn
much of a-
Rovers. Yeah, they're not that good anymore. Let's just leave it there.
Okay. I think we have winners.
Cool.
Oh, actually, Wozza, what's the answer?
And the answer is Death Cobra.
I do love those names. So everything death, kill, especially for that squad. It's like, I think Guyhawk is the
Hilarious.
only normal one and a few others.
Nice. And we got some winners. Juvan Nelson from YouTube, from Alliance Darkspar. Nice. Death Cobra.
Larry Gavahan from Countercon is also one of the winners. And Juan Nelson, I don't know if it's a Spanish name, from Darkspark Evolution is the last one.
Congratulations. Did we say everybody? I feel like we just said the same people a few times.
It feels like that.
Right?
But
So we've
I don't
got
think
Juan
so.
Nelson or Juan Nelson. Congrats. Also to Larry Gavahan or Gavagan.
Gavahan.
And to Surak 2003.
Yes, congratulations, everyone.
Congrats, guys.
Also,
Freebies.
great effort by Grand Galvatron. It is funny that in random stabbies somehow we didn't pick you because the odds were in your favor.
It's fixed. Some people are saying it's fixed.
Told you.
It's not fixed. It's not. Cool. So, what was I going to say? I don't remember. Yeah, if you want to come join us another week, then hit us up via email. Thank you, Wozza, for joining us. Any last words of wisdom or thoughts?
Yes,
No, just a big shout out to everyone that watches my streams that's in the chat today. So a few like Ultra Crusher, Ender, Grand Galvatron, and obviously Mirage Jake. And Ultra Crusher, the guy that sort of started the whole fix thing, actually in the chat as well. So just a big shout out to everyone that comes watches my streams and is in the chat as well. But yeah, thanks.
And there are freebies on your stream too. So
yeah, we do giveaways every single day. Random trivia, sometimes about my channel, sometimes it's just a random question that you can't even Google to try and make it a bit more fair.
Nice.
So there's a lot of Google warriors out there. So you got to mix it up a bit. Yeah.
Nice. Love it. Well, yeah, the Wozza's channel is also in chat. I've posted there a few times. So definitely go check out his videos. It will improve your game. And he's just a lovely dude. So yeah, go subscribe and support him.
Join the stream in 2 hours.
Cool.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, we will have you with all the art team from Transformers Earth Wars.
Oh, he
So
is
you can-
joining us.
You can
He's joining us
discuss.
on May 14th.
Oh, really? Okay, we have to do a one-on-one with the artist to discuss Trust Face.
Oh, okay. Let me write
we know
that
you don't
down.
like it.
Let me make a note here, artists, and then I'll be like Rehiro, who will set this up.
let's change his face.
Uh,
Amazing. Cool.
Cool.
Thanks, guys. We will.
I think that's good. I think
Thanks for having me.
let's recap what we saw in the stream. We did do the new event, the leaderboard event that's going to be happening this weekend, with a chance to win a Guy Hawk and what's it? Brainstorm.
Brain Hawk
Brain power.
and Guy Storm.
So I think really cool bots that can enhance your squad for sure. So I hope you guys participate and best luck of winning them.
Cool.
Amazing. Thanks also to Jake for joining us. And Bella.
So thanks for joining us, he said.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
Adorbs. Cool. Well, I don't have the control over the stream. Giannis does. So.
So yeah, I might actually have to stop it and actually mute us instead of leaving us in the background like last time.
Okay. Oh, shots
Something
fired.
happened
Salt,
last
salt,
time.
salt.
Cool. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Stay safe, and it's gonna see you in 1 week's time with more guests and more things to cover. So bye everyone.
Nice to see you. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
See
Peace
you next
out.
week.
See you.
Bye.